Look, Suchong. That's the name you had me tell Atlas. Huh.
I don't follow.
Looks like this character Suchong has taken over the Silverfin restaurant. That's where the tear was that I used when I first came to Rapture looking for Comstock. Before this place was turned into a prison.
But the first time you came to Rapture was in 1960, with Booker. When you drowned some...
Over a year from now. Yeah, that's right. When I could see all the doors, it all made sense, but now it's just a jumble.
Elizabeth, you're bleeding.
Now I know what it feels like. All right, if we're gonna find Suchong, the Silverfin is the place to start. I know the way.
Are you in the know? There has been a lot of idle talk from gadflies and naysayers following the nationalization of Fontaine Futuristics. I believe in free men and free markets, but I also believe in my city. And Frank Fontaine's purpose was nothing less than the destruction of Rapture. It was he who gave comfort to the laggards and layabouts. It was he who coddled the tramps and vagabonds. Fontaine was poisoning the people of Rapture. But his venom wasn't made of arsenic or strychnine. No. It was concocted from something far deadlier. It was brewed from altruism. Now you know.
Kill your cravings at the Circus of Values!
Are you in the know?
Human reproduction is vitally important to society, but there is no reason that the act of copulation cannot be pleasurable as well. Remember these tips. Sex is egotistical. Without self-esteem, those participating in coitus are revealed to be fraudulent, hypocritical animals. Ego is indispensable in the bedroom. Negotiate with your mate. Intercourse can be mutually beneficial to both parties. Set out expectations with your partner beforehand, outlining the services you will provide one another, and hold them to their side of the deal. Never forget, oral contracts and handshake deals are for starry-eyed gigolos. Always get it in writing. Your pleasure is your business. Remember, you come first. Nobody's going to keep an eye on your pleasure except you. Don't be left high and dry. Armed with this knowledge, go forth now and enjoy Sexual Congress the Rapture way.
Now you know.
I was here as well. Right after I came through, I needed something to wear that was a little more Rapture appropriate.
Dear Madam, I have received your letter regarding our new line of peeping Tom plasmids and wish to respond thusly. Tough luck. This is Rapture, miss. What my customers do with my product is their business. If you are feeling uncomfortable, you are more than welcome to line the walls of your home in lead. If you wish, I could direct you to a reputable supplier.
disappear from sight, see through walls, and sneak up on your foes.
Splicers. I could use this plasmid and see them through the walls, or if worst comes to worst, turn completely invisible and get the drop on them. Hey, there you are.
How many times have I asked Antonio for lockers with actual locks on them? I come back from lunch and the ensemble I just bought is gone. Stolen. But here's what takes the cake. The thief left an outfit in exchange. At first I was going to toss that thing, but then I kind of fell in love with it. It's an old-timey...
What did you mean before when you said you were in Paris?
It wasn't really Paris. It was more the world as I want to see it. I suppose I wasn't really happy there. We'd all be better off, Ustoids, if we could live well enough. Wow. He didn't have these books in my tower.
There's different types of food on my plate. Touch, and I can't eat either.
Visit the Defense Pavilion in Fort Frolic and start building your castle today.
Nietzsche said, you must have heard.
I heard that.
That crowd was right.
Don't you think you can hide? I know every inch of this house.
I'm sure we're all eager to put that disruption behind us.
Once I could see everything. Every possible moment. And now...
You're just like everyone else.
Why? Why, because I died here? If I'm just like everyone else, I can't help Sally. I can't even get back to where I was.
If you don't mind me asking, love, why are you talking to nobody? If I had pegged you for a loon, I might have had second thoughts on our arrangement.
I'll hold up my end. But I better find the girl the way I left her.
You're in no position to make demands. But I must confess, I do like a bit of sass in a lass.
Daddy. The one that killed me.
You can't trade blows with him.
Comstock put him down and he got right back up. I can't hurt him. I could keep my distance, but if I watched myself, he could come in handy. Enemy of my enemy.
Feel your cravings, but the circus of value.
Dream dancing? Somebody there? Sure would love some company. Come back! You'll adore the spotlight.
That's what they call a fella who's prosperous. Determined, uncompromising, defiant. Issue fits. You got me.
I guess it's hard. That's right. Cry like a baby. Why should she? Come! Let's test it.
What are you running away
No one around? Scare off. You. Come. Make yourself. Together, we'll remake the world! Throw me over.
It only seems to be knocking them back.
My glasses!
Harassment. That's what this is. Nervial affairs.
How can you rationalize cowering? How could you just walk away?
My best.
I ain't got time for this.
Did I lock the door?
First, the law against bribery. And some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law? Get my act together.
Child. They're not so
Louie. Hey, if you don't get down here soon, there's not gonna be an ounce of booze or a piece of ass for the taking. Sometimes I think you've taken this whole Robin Hood business a bit too much to heart. Fontaine's got us out there ladling soup for the purpose of building an army, not to share the milk of human kindness. You keep up this kind of behavior, I'm gonna start thinking there's more red in you than Karl Marx. What the hell? Splicers. They're busting in! Horwitz! Tell Fontaine the perimeter's compromised!
Yeah, there is no excuse for a racket. Come out and show yourself.
That cat. If that's what they call a fella who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits. You got me.
Come on, lady.
Let's...
Is it that tart from the paper? Spying on me again.
Terrible thing. Bet the fella did this ain't far. Come on out, you. I ain't through with you yet. Well, enough of that. I got work to do.
Child star. I'm just a star. Period.
The love we have, it's something special, not some flyby.
Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business. Sounded awful irregular. I won't roll over for you.
That only seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage that way if they don't see you coming.
Adults. Nothing we can't work around with a little elbow grease.
Don't leave me! Not again. Pick up a breeze, boy.
If you're going to disappear before my diagnosis, why did you come in the first place? He's no better looking than me. I'm warned. I wore these scars. I can get romantic. I just got a new mind, huh? What's that? Stay. He may be more of you yet.
How could you just walk away?
Our time is up for now. Very painful.
all so pretty. Why, a girl can dream, can't she? Why share anything with your neighbor except a fence?
No, it's not the strongest. It's curious. Most curious.
Come back!
I've seen this before.
We can work this out!
Yeah, I'm sure got some high notes. But I got you first. Who's there? Where'd you go? You don't have my permission to leave. Your imperfections will gang up on you in a crisis. Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire. My tumors grow. I ain't got time for this. It's too late.
Criminal dealings. Ha! Fallacy in this direction. Those are bring to let the market take its natural course.
My ears are burning.
Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you. I don't feel well, howdy, boy. I ain't letting a good lead like you get away. Christ, better
The Silver Fin. This used to be a restaurant when I first came through. Now it belongs to this Suchong. Looks like I'm not the first one who tried to get in here. Well, at least he left a trail. Somebody must have shot him when he tried to break into Suchong's. Huh. What's this? Well, seems like central heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the ductwork should go to Suchong's. Wait a minute.
Harassment. That's what this is. Unbounded prying into my respectable entrepreneurial
Suchong wasn't exactly a master of subterfuge.
Now I'll get in.
First, the law gets bribery.
I never say you can go.
My privy advises how I defecate. Martial law.
found our man.
No sign of him now.
Either he's dead or working for Ryan. Columbia. He knew about Columbia. And Booker and me. The Suchong must have found a way to reopen the tear I made to come here. But how?
If that's what they call a fella who's prosperous, determined, uncompromised, then fine. The shoe fits.
A Lutece device. That's how he must have reopened the tear. Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, Vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Luteces before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're... Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float.
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stock with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay. Okay, there must be some information around here.
And before I knew it, Ryan had me bounced out of my own restaurant. And that Korean had the run of the place. It was a good business, I tell you. I never should have told anyone about that light. About those weird buildings I saw floating in the clouds. And most of all, I never should have told no one about that girl who showed up one day in that old-timey blue dress.
Problem. Big Daddy will not imprint on the little brats. Yet Fink succeeded in imprinting his disgusting bird on his subject. How has Fink, this stupid man, succeeded where Suchong failed? If Suchong could obtain hair sample of Fink's subject, Suchong could determine delta of genetic material with little sister. Proof is in DNA pudding.
These are elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for... It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is C...
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink. Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube. And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heat sink. Oh, that's... Where in a department store are we gonna find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work. Time to find those parts. And then I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find our way out of here.